If you take a walk around Iowa City, you are bound to run into many historic buildings, some of which date back over 100 years. The Purcell School of Music, for example, was built in the year 1900 and is now considered a historic landmark. A favorite place for many Iowa City residents, Hamburg Inn was first opened in 1948 and is still serving food to this day. Iowa City shares a great history that extends back to 1839 and has been good at preserving its history by also preserving its buildings. But in the past few months, there has been strong debate regarding the preservation of several cottages in town. The issue began when the landowner of 3 cottages on South Dubuque Street sought to develop the land, which would mean destroying the cottages. Upon hearing the news, the City Planning Office and the Friends of Historical Preservation elected to add the cottages to the National Register of Historic Places. State Historical Society worker Mary Bennett is one of many people that want the cottages preserved, and she explained to me why.
So we were looking at the rarity. We were looking at the fact that they reflect working class lives rather than some high fancy Victorian mansion somewhere or a major public building like Old Capitol. They were about ordinary people, and we thought that was an important component of our city's history to preserve.
Despite being labeled as historically significant by the State Historical Society, the Iowa City Council voted on Monday to deny historic landmark status for the cottages. Because of this, the cottages will most likely be torn down. Iowa City has many historical districts that have many old buildings in them. From the grand Victorian mansions that line the Summit Street Historical District to Polly Ice Pizza, which used to be an apartment building, Iowa City has a well-preserved history that many people would like to keep. Kramer Anderson, reporting from Iowa City.